This is Judd for Boxing Social. We're in Telford. It's weigh-in day, and I'm delighted to be joined by the Wrecking Ball Nick Ball, presenting today live on Queensbury's YouTube channel. Something you've done before. You ready for it to be second hand to Dev?
More nervous for this than the fighting, mate. Nah, I've never done it before, but it's all good, innit?
Yeah, definitely good for your profile, etc. And yeah, obviously good to see you on the YouTube channel. But we're here for Telford, a big night on Saturday night. You're here for Brad. Just tell me a little bit in terms of his fight, preview his fight a little bit for me, mate.
Yeah, that's the one here for Brad. He's just ready to weigh in now. He's coming up to his 9th professional fight, so I'm looking forward to that Saturday night for another explosive performance.
In terms of his plans, late 2022, early 2023, probably be the last time we see him out this year, but just talked about a few conversations you and him have had about his plans, etc. for next year.
Nothing really. We don't really speak about it. We just know what we do works, and all our hard work, what we do in the gym with the lads and Paul and Ant. We're ready for anyone, and we've just been speaking about it then, that Brad's ready now to push on. He'll have this fight, and then he's ready to explode and let everyone know who he is.
Main event, Liam Davis and Enoch Baluta. Telford homeboy Liam Davis, what are you expecting from that Saturday night? Hopefully be a big crowd coming in. It seems to be a home of fighting and home of boxing for Queensbury, but tell me a little bit of that main event, mate.
Yeah, I don't really know much about the two lads. I haven't really watched much of them, but it's going to be an interesting fight, innit? Because the other guy, you can't underestimate him, even though it is Liam Davis's hometown. You can't underestimate him. He's coming and he's ready, and Liam Davis, he's coming and he's ready, innit? So it'll be a good fight. Yeah,
there's a little bit of beef yesterday in the press conference. I'm hoping for a little bit of the same today, a bit of argy-bargy, that sort of thing. But someone else who's fighting this weekend, Anthony Judd. Bit of an odd one, this one, I guess, for him. It's the fight before the big fight, let's say, in 2023 against Peterbiev. As a fighter yourself, you know, how would you approach this fight? Because there is a danger, even though you speak to Tundi, you speak to Judd, they're not worried about a cut, an injury, etc. But there is aspects of it. If he gets through Saturday night, that huge fight against Peterbiev happens in London, as we know. How would you approach this one as a fighter?
Yeah, you've got this one on Saturday to get out of the way first. You can't overlook or underestimate anyone. It's boxing, and he's got a job to do Saturday, and that should be his main focus. Focus on that first, and then move on then. But it's hard, innit? Because it's out there, and you're gonna think about it. It's in your mind, but that's where you've got to be professional and have a strong mind and just focus on Saturday night.
Because Peterbiev will be watching. Yeah, mistake or not, he will be watching. You know, do you watch? How much can you take from someone else's performance? How much can you take from video evidence and analysis and that sort of thing into a fight with someone?
You can take what you want, really, if you watch it, but if you don't watch it, you don't take nothing. You see them when they fight you. Like, you can take it from when they're fighting someone else, but they're not in the ring with you. So it's all different. It's on the opponent, all different styles. Everything's different. It's on the person. So myself personally, I don't really like to watch my opponents. I leave that to my coach, and then I'll get in with them, and then I'll judge them off me. You get me? So simple as that.
Look, it's a huge task for Peterbiev next year, January 28th in London at Wembley Arena. That's what's been reported out there. That's what we're hoping the fight will be. It's not announced by Queensbury, but sources are saying that's where the fight is. How much or how big of a task is that for Anthony Judd?
I don't really know, mate. I haven't got a clue. I haven't really watched one fight of that Peterbiev. Yeah, what's his name?
Peterbiev.
Yeah, I haven't really watched them, so I couldn't tell you.
Look, moving on to you, though.
Exciting fight, innit?
Yeah, and good it's in London as well. Anthony Judd's hometown as well. But look, speaking about you, your last fight, explosive again, another stoppage win. Just talk about your reflection on that fight, mate. I know you can't really reflect much on it, but anyway, just talk to me a little bit about it.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good fight while it lasted, man. It was quick. It was in the warm-up, punching hard, and I thought, if it land clean here, it's not lasting long, and that's what happened. So yeah, I made up with it, to be honest.
TKO win, I think, in the last 4 bouts has been TKOs in your last 4. Is it a worry, or have you made a rod for your own back now that you expect to go in there and just get rid of every opponent you're in with?
No, you can't do that, but you know you've got it in you, but you can't start getting cocky and complacent like that, because that's where you'll get caught out and start going downhill. You've got to time to step it up now and go even harder, because the opposition's going to be coming is even better and harder. So time to go even harder now.
It's going to be a big 2023. What exactly is that for you, Nick Ball?
Defo. I said that the other day. Hopefully some world title shots, opportunities if one comes up. But that's what I'm ready for now, I feel like. So just needed an opportunity to fight for one.
Featherweight division, it's jam-packed, and they got likes of CONLAN, Lee Wood, KIKO Martinez, for example. Which one of those names interests you the most?
All of them.
Give me what.
The ones with the belts. The ones with the belts is who I'm coming for. I don't have to really call anyone out. Just whoever's got the belts and what I want, they're in my way. So yeah, them ones.
Are we expecting it to be the next fight? Are we expecting a few warm-up fights before you try and tackle the big guns? You know, where are we at, mate?
Hopefully the next ones, innit? Like, if I had it my way and it was up to me, I'd get in with them next week. But it's not. You've got a manager, promoter, and you need to get the opportunity. So just whenever it comes up. But I'm ready for any of them whenever.
What have the discussions been with Frank? I mean, he's not here, unfortunately, and we're still waiting on George maybe to turn up as well. What are the conversations been with those two about potential fights next year?
Yeah, spoke to him the other day. He's just made up to have me with them and part of the team, and said it was a good performance the other day and move on to bigger and better things in 2023.
What names have they mentioned? Or similar names to you, I guess?
Well, they're the names out there, aren't they? And they're the names in the way, so that's who the names who it'll be. So yeah, them.
Well, Nick, I know you've probably got a prep for your live broadcast in a moment, but thanks all to Boxing Social, mate. Top man.